It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Red Raiders headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll run for it. It's Parker. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Handoff again. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. Going to the ground is what the Razorbacks love to do to move those chains with guys like Peyton Hillis and Darren McFadden.
Yeah, and you think of just Felix Jones along with the same era. Just guys that toted the rock with some physicality. Just tough guys that make you bring your lunch. When you want to come tackle them, you better bring it.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They give running right is Parker. Turning it on. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. Hand off, Parker running left. Stopped right there.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking left. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incomplete.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
The give, Quentin Joyner running right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give is to Williams. Shakes off the defender. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football. I tackle him on the ground, and I force the 4th down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. 4th down, Holstein. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
2nd and long here. Jackson will throw. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Fresh center downs going to the air. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to dial up the screen pass on 1st down, seeing if they can catch the defense rushing upfield, but they stayed home, they had their eyes on the football, and they create a negative play.
Looking for a big gain. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of...
Going to take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. The 40, the 30.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, return it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
Holstein on the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. In the gun on 3rd down, here's Holstein. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Throwing, Holstein. It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still looking for our first score of the game as we start the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, it's Danzy. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. The throw. Fires to the tight end. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback changing the play. Quarterback keeper. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that 4th down, guys. That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage. But just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free, you just can't do a better job than the defense did on that 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Parker. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
He'll try to loosen him up from deep in his own end. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. Got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. On his way from around the 50. He's going to get loose. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. This offense has it with really good field position. Holstein throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Red Raider! Gets it into the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll return it. There's no possible explanation for bringing that one out of the end zone, and they've got horrible field position at the 5. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Even dating to the days when they ran the option, Arkansas has always been built around the ground game.
Yeah, it makes Jerry Jones happy, huh? Noted Arkansas fan, always talking about the Hogs, his Hogs. And this team is always built on that physicality, built on that toughness.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Sends it back in motion. Selling the fake. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Jackson will throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give is to Williams. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Holstein to throw. That's caught. It's Simmons. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He's changing the play. Holstein from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Breaks into the open. And he's gonna take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he puts through the extra point. They'll snag it just inside the 10. And the returner goes down.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have... Big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the 1st half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard.
He's going for it all. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Off play action. Extending the play. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Joyner. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Red Raiders in the hurry up. Eli Holstein to throw. He's got it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. Sets his feet. It's Holstein. Rushes on. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Moving out to the right. Blasted as he lets it go. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Number 37, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The DBs will back off a bit. Wants to throw on first. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin our wraparound with Clemson taking on the Auburn Tigers. And it's Clemson engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Motion from the wideout. They go play action with Holstein. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Pulls it on the option. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to...
Snags it, and there's running room. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to...
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the is on. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the move from inside his own 20. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And he gets it away.
Yeah, and you hear it all the time. Coaches talk. Don't throw across your body. Don't throw across your body. These guys nowadays, they do it more and more because they're more athletic and they can change their arm angles all the time. But right there, it was an incompletion. It wasn't an interception. So you might get like a little bit of a yell from your coaches, but nothing too good.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Throws for the tight end. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Going over the top. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Running inside, it's Coleman Williams. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Pulls it on the option. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
The give is to Williams. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing, Holstein. Rush right in his face. Unleashes one. Right side, it's Simmons. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Hits inside, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Third down following the sack by the D. From the gun on third down, Holstein. Intercepted, number 19. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Third in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Fresh set of downs going up top. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He's out of bounds, showing up. Bill Snyder Family Stadium. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up